Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about every animated project that Wikipedia claims as a movie or show for Scooby-Doo. I have not seen a lot of these, but I have spaces for it. I haven't seen, but I want to, and haven't seen for good reason. There will be quite a bit in this category, but there will be more up here. I've seen more than I haven't seen. And there is a lot of Scooby-Doo content, like a shocking amount of it. We have shockingly good movies, very nice movies, 5 out of 10 Scooby Snacks, a section for not good, and a section for please don't watch. I'm just going to be honest, there are more bad Scooby-Doo things than there are good, so don't be upset. I am a huge Scooby-Doo fan, but I will be the first to admit there are a lot of not good Scooby-Doo content. So, let's start with the very first one. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? This one is going to be going in very nice category. Some people might put this in shockingly good, but no, I don't think so. I think it's just very nice. Very funny. Obviously, it started this whole ordeal. Now there's a bazillion of them. But, yeah, and it's I'm tempted to put some episodes in the 5 out of 10 Scooby Snacks, and maybe even a few in the not good category. But overall, the comedy is top tier, so it goes in the very nice category. We've got the new Scooby-Doo movies. This is the only TV show that I'm aware of that claims to be made up of movies. Very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the 5 out of 10 Scooby Snacks category. Some of the episodes, the Batman crossovers, the Dick Van Dyke episode, and the Don Knotts episode, they would go in the very nice or the shockingly good category. But then there are the other ones that I might even venture into the please don't watch, so it is going to be fitting nicely into the 5 out of 10 Scooby Snacks. We've got the Scooby-Doo show! Oh, that's awesome! I have probably seen an episode or two of this, but not enough to rank it. It is going in the haven't seen but I want to category. Then we've got Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. I have probably seen one episode of this, so I'm not going to rank the whole thing. I thought it was fine, if not funny. So I'm going to put it in the haven't seen it but I want to category. A lot of people hate Scrappy-Doo. I can understand why. I definitely do. But he is going this show, Scrappy-Doo, Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo, going into haven't seen but I want to. And so is the new Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo show. It is also going into haven't seen but I want to. A lot of people would stay far away from Scrappy. Not me. I say bring it on. Okay, now to a show I have actually watched a decent amount of. It is the 13 Ghost of Scooby-Doo. Now, this is a Scrappy-Doo show. He is very much in this one. I am going to put this in the please don't watch category. It is, it's bad. It's really bad. It's painful at times. I didn't watch the complete show. That's because it was canceled because no one wanted to watch the complete show. So, it's a TV show without an ending, and it's better to just not even start, in my opinion. Then we have Scooby-Doo meets the Boo Brothers. I have also not seen this one, but this one's going in that I haven't seen for good reason, because I've heard really bad things about it, and it's just not high on my list of Scooby-Doo things to watch. Okay, we've got Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. This one, oh man, this is actually, I haven't thought about this. I've probably seen this movie more than any other Scooby-Doo movie. Well, maybe with the exception of Cyber Chase or Zombie Island, but or Camp Scare too. But, well, actually, yeah, I've probably seen this more than anything else. I think it's hilarious. It's so bad it's good. That's the kind of movie it is. It's fantastic, as they say.
Fantastic to meet you.
87 times in the film. I'm going to put it in the not good category. Okay, there's a lot of nostalgia here. I am probably, it might belong in the please don't watch. But you know what? This is a recommendation from me, so I'm gonna bump it up one into just the not good category because I think it is hilarious. Wow, every category is full except for the shockingly good. Oh no, this is not looking good. Okay, we have a pup named Scooby-Doo. I'm gonna put this one in the very nice category. A lot of people hate on this show because of the style and it's definitely aimed for younger kids. Who cares? Okay, if a younger kid's show is good, it's good. Like, it doesn't mean the quality of it's bad just because it's for kids. Okay, Pup Named Scooby-Doo, I think, is very great. The music is fantastic. I love the theme, love the characters. They've dialed up to 11. They make Fred a little bit of a moron. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I think they do that for almost every character except for Velma, who is actually smarter as a child than as an adult. But it's fine. Okay, Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf. This one is real bad. This one is borderline unwatchable. It is painful to sit through. I would very much recommend staying far away from the Reluctant Werewolf. Okay. Scooby-Doo in Arabian Nights. I'm putting this one in the haven't seen it for good reason. I've heard it's really, really bad. Okay. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Okay, this one is going in the shockingly good category. Okay. If this is the first like Scooby-Doo thing you've ever seen, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, you've hit it. You've like, okay, you're starting out top tier. Okay, this is the best thing that we've got out of every. This is the best Scooby-Doo content we've gotten so far in the timeline. I don't know how many, this is decades of content, okay? And we have just now hit our stride with Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. And then Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost is also going in the shockingly good category. It is actually, I'm going to sound like a little bit of a heretic for saying this, it is better than Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, okay? I think the jokes are way better. They don't have to set up the whole gang coming together. They can just go right into the whole mystery aspect of it. They can just dive right into the plot. I think it's absolutely fantastic. We've got Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders. It is also going in the shockingly good category. Okay? It is fantastic. It's about the same as The Witch's Ghost. It's not as good. Music's not quite as good. I really like the aliens designs and the two different groups of aliens, you know, and all that. Okay, I'm also going to put Scooby-Doo in the Cyber Chase in the shockingly good category. It is probably the weakest out of these four, but man, the nostalgia hits really hard. The homage to the original shows, it's really good, really good. I would highly recommend all four of these. If you've never seen any of these, start with them in order, watch all of them. Fantastic. If you're a fan of the original show, haven't seen these, go watch these. What are you doing? You're not going to get much better than these, okay? Just spoiler alert for what's about to come. Alright. We've got Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Vampire. I watched this one. I really tried to get it out of my memory. I am going to put it in the please don't watch category. Really, really not fun. I don't have that much to say about it. I don't have much to say about almost any of them in the please don't watch category because they were just not fun. Not fun at all. Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico. I'm gonna put it in the haven't seen it, but I want to. Okay. I've heard okay things about it. Okay. What's new, Scooby-Doo? All right, this is going in the shockingly good category. Okay. This is one of the best TV shows Scooby-Doo has, which I believe there are 14. So that's a lot. That's a lot. This is high praise, okay? Shockingly good. What's new, Scooby-Doo? Fantastic music. The style I'm not as a fan of. I would have rather it looked like the more of the original show, but you know, they went for a more modern setting. I'm fine with that. The jokes absolutely top tier. Characters great stuff in this movie. Scooby-Doo and the Loch Ness Monster. I'm gonna put it in the not good category. Okay, it's got like good jokes. Yes, that's one thing Scooby-Doo is great at consistently is their jokes. Okay, not much else going for it. The monster looks hideous. Keep 3D away from Scooby-Doo. The plot. You know, it's interesting to say that. It's just not good. It's not good. Moving on to Aloha Scooby-Doo. I'm also going to, well, yeah, I'm gonna have to put this one in the not good category. It just doesn't have It doesn't have any real oomph to it to get it to the 5 out of 10 Scooby Snacks. It is below the measure of quality that's needed for the minimum in the middle there. Scooby-Doo and Where's My Mummy? I absolutely love this film, okay? It is absolutely hilarious. Top tier jokes. The plot goes in a very interesting direction. I love the characters. It is going in the not good category, because it's not good, okay? Alright, I love it. It's not good, I'll admit it, alright? Somehow, one guy drains the Nile River, or diverts it, without, local governments knowing where it went. It's very interesting. It's hilarious. Go watch it. I would recommend. But it is not good. Scooby-Doo, Pirates Ahoy. This one, I'm gonna put it in the 5 out of 10 Scooby Snacks. All right. It is a nice, all right movie. I am a-okay with it. Chill Out Scooby-Doo. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put it in the 5 out of 10 Scooby Snacks. It's been so long since I've seen it. I remember loving it. But the more I think about it and try to remember it, I'm remembering more and more problems with it. And it's been over a decade since I've seen it. So I'm going to put it in the 5 out of 10 Scooby Snacks until I can rewatch it and give it a more thorough investigation. But I'm pretty confident it won't belong in the very nice category. Otherwise, I would probably be remembering it a little more fondly. It's more so just nostalgia and the characters and the jokes I'm laughing about. Alright, Shaggy and Scooby-Doo, Get a Clue. I'm gonna put this in the very nice category, okay? Right alongside Puppy and Scooby-Doo. People are probably gonna be upset. They don't like the art style on this one. I think it's fine. I love it, okay? I think the jokes are top tier. I love the whole, villain and his whole ordeal. I love it. Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King. Okay. It's gonna go in the not good category, okay? There is a little too much going on in this film, okay? It's just there's a little too much going on. It's not quite as focused as I would like it to be. I remember liking it a lot. It's just a little too busy. Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword. It's also going in the not good category, okay? This one, it gets a little weird. It goes full anime fight scene at the end. And, it's a little weird for a Scooby-Doo movie, okay? There are a lot of weird things in Scooby-Doo. This one's a little weirder, okay? It's going in the not good category. We've got Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. If you've seen it, you know where I'm going to put it. It's going in shockingly good. Fantastic. If you haven't seen the show, and if you're a fan of Scooby-Doo stuff, I would highly recommend Mystery Incorporated. It is these two shows right here. I'm just going to spoil it for you, okay? The Mystery Incorporated and What's New Scooby-Doo, they are the two best Scooby-Doo shows, okay? No other show is getting into this top ranking here, okay? Everything else is below it, okay? These shows, very nice. Very, very nice. Moving on to Abracadabra-Doo. I haven't seen it, but I really, really want to, okay? Scooby-Doo and Camp Scare. This one, very nice. Very, horror-esque, very scary, especially for a younger audience. The animation, fantastic. The next series of movies that come out all have great animation. That's why I really want to see Abracadabra-Doo. Camp Scare, fantastic. Scooby-Doo and the Phantasaur. I'm going to put it in the 5 out of 10 Scooby Snacks. Scooby-Doo and the Phantasaur, really one of my favorites. It's got probably my favorite line out of any Scooby-Doo movie, which is,
"If there's one thing I can't stand, it's ghost dinosaurs."
If that isn't peak writing, I don't know what is. It is going in the 5 out of 10 Scooby Snacks. It's very funny good. It's very, not funny bad, funny good. And it doesn't get much better than that. It is good enough to go into the 5 out of 10. Scooby-Doo and the Music of the Vampire. I haven't seen, but I want to. Scooby-Doo Big Top. Yeah. Scooby-Doo and Big Top. I've seen this one very recently. The entire movie is going through my brain. It's got some really funny jokes, but it's also got some cringe. I'm gonna put it in the 5 out of 10 Scooby Snacks, okay? I'm really biased against Scooby-Doo to move it up, but I just can't justify it. I mean, I like Scooby-Doo. If you like Scooby-Doo, I would recommend everything from out of the 5 out of 10 and up. That's where I'm at. Scooby-Doo and the Blue Falcon. Scooby-Doo and the Blue Falcon. This used to be one of my favorites as a kid. But now, I'm afraid I'm going to have to put it in the not good category. The Blue Falcon, used to be a huge fan of him. I thought it was really cool. Batman-like superhero. Now he's just kind of lame, in my opinion. He's done best in Mystery Incorporated. Spoilers is in that. But this film, it's funny. It's got some cringe in it. I'm not gonna lie. It's going in the not good category. Scooby-Doo Stage Fright. 5 out of 10 Scooby Snacks. 5 out of 10. Some very great comedy. It does have, like I said, oh man, a lot of the Scooby-Doos do have cringe, but it's got some top tier comedy. It's just not enough to pull it up into anything above a 5 out of 10. Scooby-Doo WrestleMania Mystery. Haven't seen it. You know, but I want to. I kind of do want to see it, but I mean, there's a reason I haven't seen it, because it's a crossover movie with the WWE, and I feel like that's gonna be just not my cup of tea. I don't think it's gonna be what I want, so I'm gonna put it in the haven't seen for good reason. Scooby-Doo Franken Creepy. Haven't seen, but I really want to. Scooby-Doo Moon Monster Madness. Also haven't seen, but it is on my birthday list, and if I don't get it, I'm going to buy it. Okay, I really want to watch this one. How have I been such a Scooby-Doo fan and didn't realize that Scooby-Doo had a crossover with Alien? I have no clue, but I want to watch it. So it is going to be one of the first ones I watch out of this entire list. Be Cool Scooby-Doo. I really want to watch that as well. I've heard really good things about Be Cool Scooby-Doo. Some people don't like the art style. As long as the writing's good, that's the most important. I am a little particular about the art in movies, but the writing is definitely what's most important. So that is why it is in the haven't seen but I want to category. Because I think it might be good. If the writing's good, I think I like it. Scooby-Doo and Kiss Rock and Roll Mystery. Haven't seen it for the same reason I haven't seen a WWE one. Lego Scooby-Doo. This is our first Lego one. Lego Scooby-Doo Haunted Hollywood. I'm going to put it in the haven't seen but I want to category. Scooby-Doo WWE Curse of the Speed Demon. Yeah, going in the haven't seen for good reason. Just because I don't think I'm going to like it as much. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy Showdown. Haven't seen, but I really want to. Scooby-Doo, this is the next Lego one. Lego Scooby-Doo Blowout Beach Bash. I want to watch it as well. I definitely want to watch it as well. Now we have a lot of haven't seen, but I want to. So that is sad, but eventually I'll make it a goal to watch some of these. Scooby-Doo and Batman, the Brave and the Bold. Now Scooby-Doo has had many crossovers with Batman. I said many, a couple, okay, a couple crossovers, all right? This is the movie, I'm going to put it in the very nice. I think it's a very good crossover. I think they did Batman very well. I think they did the other DC characters very well. And I think it's pretty good. I think it's enough to put it above a 5 out of 10 into the actually thumbs up, I approve movies. So then we've got Scooby-Doo and the Gourmet Ghost. It's gonna have to go in the not good category. It's a Food Network crossover. It's a little odd, you know, Food Network and Scooby-Doo crossover, but it's not atrocious, okay? Atrocious, like, I'm thinking of these three down here, okay? The Reluctant Werewolf and Legend of the Vampire, man, these are, like, real bad. Like it's a please don't watch category it's real bad. It's got to be real bad to get down here. Yeah, I thought of a spoiler for it, but I shouldn't say it. It has an interesting element to it, but that's all it has going for it, I think. Scooby-Doo and the Curse of the 13th Ghost. Now this one, since I hate the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, you would think it'd be close to the bottom. I'm actually going to put this in the very nice category, okay? And it's very nice because I've seen the 13th Ghost of Scooby-Doo. It is very much a sequel to this series. Okay, it is a finale of sorts. Remember how I said the 13th Ghost of Scooby-Doo got cut short? Like the season just stopped. They had 12 out of the 13 ghosts captured. The 13 ghost apparently is just let loose to haunt the earth forever. Okay, the Ghost of the 13th Ghost here, the movie, very nice. Now, it might not make very much sense if you haven't seen the show, and obviously I do not recommend seeing the show. It is not worth seeing the show in order to see the movie, so I don't know what you were going to do with this information. If you want to try to watch it without watching the show, that's fine, I don't know. They brought back all the characters, except for Scrappy, of course. They brought back the van. It's Shaggy and Scooby-Doo do a lot more because of their role in the show, and so it's very interesting. And obviously Daphne, because she was the lead in the show. One of the leads in the show, so I very much like it. Fred and Velma take a little bit of a back seat, and it's just a very interesting dynamic. They do a lot of interesting things, so it is going in the very nice category. Scooby-Doo and Guess Who? I've only seen the first few episodes, but from what I've seen, it is going in the 5 out of 10 Scooby Snacks. It might get a little better as it goes on, but I haven't seen that much. I hesitate to put it in the haven't seen, but I want to category because of what I have seen. It's just okay. You know, it's good. It's very much reminiscent of the classic Scooby-Doo. I don't think the jokes are quite as funny as the original show, but it harkens back to it in style and in the animation, and it's very interesting. I like it. It's very okay. It is the 5 out of 10 Scooby Snacks. It is probably the most out of all of these, right in the middle. Scooby-Doo returns to Zombie Island. People loathe this film, okay? A lot of Scooby-Doo fans hate this film.
I disagree strongly.
I think it's pretty good. I'm putting it in the very nice category. It is obvious. It is nowhere close to the to the original Zombie Island, but Return to Zombie Island, pretty good. Pretty good. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It people think it ruins a lot of things from the first movie. I just don't see it. I just don't think so. I disagree. I like a lot of the elements of this film. I think it's pretty doggone good. It's going in the very nice category. People can be mad at me for that. Okay, Scoob, okay. It's gonna go in the please don't watch category. Okay, I really do not like Scoob. It is cringe beyond belief. It is not unwatchable like The Reluctant Werewolf, but it's like more so The Curse of the Vampire. It's more so, man, I could be having a much better time doing almost anything else. It is painful. Some of the jokes, the way they change the characters up, it's just not fun. Blue Falcon is like cringe on cringe in this movie. I would highly recommend staying away from it. I'm just not a fan of the art style as well. 3D, go away, please. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm just not a huge fan. Not a huge fan at all. Happy Halloween, Scooby-Doo. I saw this one last year at Halloween. It was not good. And I've seen a lot of reviews for it. Okay, people like it. It's like a Furiosa-esque movie, like the Road Rage. It's also a Batman like crossover. Batman's not in it, but the Scarecrow, he's in it. But it's just not good, guys. We need to demand better. We really need to demand better. The jokes are just not as up to par. Daphne's a little weird, a lot weird actually. Bill Nye the Science Guy is the Mystery Machine. It's not good, guys. It's not good. Scooby-Doo, The Sword and the Scoob, very nice, very nice. It is very funny. I really like the quote-unquote twist in it. It is very funny. The characters have a lot of good things to do. Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog. Man, I thought this was real funny. It was gonna be a good movie until near the end. It just kind of dropped it. I want to put it in the 5 out of 10, but I think I have to put it in the not good category. Oh, that's painful to say. I thought when I heard Scooby-Doo had a crossover with Courage the Cowardly Dog, I was so excited. And I will admit, most of the film I really enjoyed. It but being objective as possible, it just doesn't have it. It just doesn't have it in there. Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo. Haven't seen, but I want to. It's another Halloween special. All for Halloween specials for Scooby-Doo. I can't remember anything I've heard about this one, except for Velma apparently is a gay, but she's also gay in the Mystery Incorporated, and that's like top tier. So, I do want to watch it. I do want to watch it eventually. Scooby-Doo and Crypto 2. Haven't seen it. For good reason. Nah, I'll put it in the I want to. I kind of want to. It's very much low on the list because I want to, because there are just so many other ones I'd rather see first. And then we've got Velma, of course. Velma, please don't. I'm just kidding. I haven't seen it for good reason. Velma seems like it hates Scooby-Doo, like it hates the fans of Scooby-Doo. So that is the reason why I've stayed away from it. I've been tempted to watch it out of just morbid curiosity, but I think I'm good. I think I'm good for a while, unless I somehow become like a YouTuber and actually get paid to review stuff. I'm probably gonna stay away from it. And even if I was a YouTuber, it would probably take a good bit of money to convince me to watch the show now. Now that it's over, it's canceled, it's done with, I'm good with just not ever watching it in my entire life and just acting like it doesn't exist. And if I don't see any of these in my entire life, you know, I don't think I'll be missing much, because I've got a whole bunch more up here to see. And of course, Scooby-Doo content. There's like a movie that comes out every year, it seems like. I'm sure eventually we'll get another show. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. I don't know. Looking at this list, I'm actually pretty happy. I'm actually pretty happy with the amount of very nice and shockingly good Scooby-Doos there are. Shockingly good, we've got 4 movies and 2 shows. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy. We've got 3 shows and 4 movies, or 5 movies in the very nice category. Yeah, I'm very happy. If you haven't seen any Scooby-Doo content, which I can't even imagine, I've seen so much of this show, movies, series, oh my goodness. I would recommend very much, I would recommend watching with the original show first. I think that's a very good jumping off point. And after watching the original, if you want to jump straight to these series of movies, that'd be a-okay. I think that is fantastic. If you have not seen Mystery Incorporated or What's New Scooby-Doo, top tier. These 2 shows, real good, real good. If you don't know why Scooby-Doo is so popular, it's because of these 2 shows. Actually, all to do with this show right here, What's New Scooby-Doo. It is very good. It has 8 movies. Chill Out Scooby-Doo, Where's My Mummy? It has 8 movies that went along with this series, with the same art style, same voice actors, all that. It was a very big deal to a lot of us kids growing up in that era. It is very good. I highly recommend these, and because I'm a little biased, I would recommend everything up to the 5 out of 10 Scooby Snacks, and that is a lot of Scooby-Doo content. That is a lot of Scooby-Doo content for you all to consume. All right, let me know what you all think. If you guys have seen any of these that I haven't seen, especially the ones that I haven't seen for good reason. If you think these are good, please let me know. Unless it's Velma, then I don't care about your opinion, and you're wrong, so please don't tell me to watch Velma. But everything else, if you have a positive opinion or a positive view on these movies, let me know. I'm all for good content, and if you think these are good, I want to know, because I might move them up to haven't seen, but I want to. But that's it. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see all of you subscribers later.
What's wrong with Daddy? I'm Sabella, Count Dracula's daughter. Fantastic to meet you.
You got it, you got it, summertime.
I'm gonna cast a spell on you. You're gonna do what I want you to. Say a few words and you lose control.
Oh, jailbreak. Cool.